Hey traders, this is a live trade recap for what day is it? December 2nd. Alright, let's get right into it. Today was brutal, man. Alright, before I start explaining my trades, which is already indicating a bad signal, right? I'm trying to pass my account, right? And so I was $800 away, and I'm at that $52,200 mark, and I only need to get to 53,000 to pass. And I made some retarded decisions today, and that cost me, but also, since I had my original bias and I stuck to it at the end, I still didn't lose any money on the day, but I did take some stupid trades, which if I wouldn't have taken, would have already gotten me funded, and I would have sat here happy, and that was the goal, but today fucked it up, so I fucked it up, right? Let me explain to you my trade. Okay. So, we start off market open. I'm looking at price, right? It's around, was it 8:30? 8:30 is when I looked? Yeah. 8:30 is when I started. I mean, I looked before because I woke up earlier. But like 8:30 is when I really started looking, right? And so when I look at 8:30, I'll mark it out as I go. So my first trade was a short. Okay, what was my bias, right? My bias was longs, okay? And this is why. So if you look at price on the 1 hour, right? We have been trending up for a solid minute now. And so when we look at the 5 minute, let's go back to the 5 minute, right? 2-day open is right here, which is pretty low for me to retest because I'll show you why. And so we see a big uptrend, right? We're moving up consistently after taking out a lot of liquidity down here. We're consistently moving up, right? What I see is price right here during London manipulated down, took out this, reached back into this big stretch up, and manipulated upwards, right? And so what I'm looking for is a retracement back down. And so I started watching price, right? Took my fib, took from the low of London to the high, and as I'm going from 8:30, I'm moving my fib as price moves up, and then 9:30 price rips up, and I'm like, this is my psychology at this point. I need to make 800, dude. I need to take a trade. And right now I'm FOMOing so hard, and it's pissing me the fuck off, right? And so price shoots up, which is not what I expected. I expected price to come back down, but as you always know, we don't try to predict where price is going. We do for a certain extent, but we don't let our prediction get our entry, right? And so I keep trailing my fib, and I keep going, and I keep going, and I keep going. Okay. So right here, I'm thinking, right? This is my first trade, okay? So for the 1 hour, let's go to the 1 hour. Right here, there is an FVG on the back. Like long ago, there's an FVG right here. It's a bearish FVG. And so let's drag that all the way across. This is bullshit, I know. But wait, was this the one? No, it was not. It was this one. It was this one right here. This one right here, yeah. That small little motherfucker right there. That's the one that I took. Alright. Okay. Which is solid, except for the fact that I did follow my rules, and that cost me everything, right? Okay. And so I see this retracement into this 1 hour, and this is what my thinking is. Okay. I see price come back down, and then come back up, and I see price come back down again, and then me, retarded and FOMOing into a trade. I take, what the fuck is going on, bro? Holy shit. I take a trade off this retracement into this 0.58. It hits the 0.68, and I enter right here. This is where I enter with this long ass fucking entry right here. Enter here. I put my stops all the way down here at 0.618. Okay, this is a good trade except for the fact that my entry's fucked, right? My entry is cooked because this is just a down move that could have been fulfilling buy orders, right? And I FOMOed into this trade and kind of made a mistake. okay? And so, not a mistake, I FOMO'd it, right? And so I took this trade, put my stops at previous high right here, and then put my take profit all the way down here. Okay, now I got stopped out almost as soon as I entered this trade. No, I put my stop right here, right? I wanted low risk, and so I put $400 on this, right? Then let me just catch a quick move, get the 800 past my account. Got fucked. ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ടോ I can't go. They're recording something. Okay. And so price came back, stopped me out, got fucked, and then price moved down in my direction. Okay. Here is my second trade, okay? FOMO again. Bullshit FOMO. FOMO in every fucking time. Like a fucking retard. FOMO my ass. Fuck FOMO. I fucking hate it. Right? Bro, doesn't matter if you're trying to pass your account. Fuck your account, bro. Don't trade without following your rules. Fuck your account. Think about it as a normal ass account with $50,000. You don't need to pass anything. You just need to follow your rules and grow it, right? And so this is my second trade. And all the meanwhile, my goal is for price to come back here and retest, which we have a perfect retest at the end. And price plays exactly according to my initial bias. But what did I do? I took little follow-up slave trades, retarded trades, and got fucked, right? And so, my second trade of the day, right here, which, damn, I mean, it looks pretty solid, bro. I saw price retrace, and I'm like, yeah. No, not right there. It was right there. No, wait, one sec. No, it wasn't right there. It was right here, right after I got stopped out, right? I placed this time. I placed my shit all the way up here. I stopped loss up there, and I placed my beautiful take profit right there. And then I see price moving beautifully in my direction. I'm like, this is why I'm trading, right? And I already lost 400, so I have to make 1,200 now. And I risked 200 on this trade, and so I'm up 600. I'm like, shit, bro, this is gonna hit TP. Yeah, you fucking messed up, bro. Again, because you didn't follow the rules, right? Price came back down. Why are we taking shorts? Okay, this is a trade that, in my opinion, is bullshit. Okay, this is why. Price came back down, up. We did not break this lower low. There is no fake sweep of liquidity, which I need for my setup. My setup is fake liquidity sweep, retrace back in the 0.618 range, and then target lower liquidity. Okay, this is Ivan's model, not take his model. This is Ivan's model. Love his model. Love the guy. Been watching him for a long time. This is his model, and this is what I trade. And I see price coming back down, and then I know something isn't right, because if you see right here, this retracement leg right here, right? Price beautifully hits 0.618 and rejects, and then rejects again. And I was in the bathroom at this point, right? And then that got fucked too. And so, yeah, that was a bad trade. And after that, we got stopped out right there because we FOMO'd into that trade. And then finally, price comes back up and takes the short that I've been meaning. Okay, my bias is right. I just didn't take it according to my rules. And if I had to take this trade according to my rules, I would not be able to take these shorts. And that's annoying, but dude, my entry did not signal me shorts. It did not give me shorts. Okay, that means I do not take shorts. I don't need it. Put that shit behind. Focus on the next trade. And this next trade was bang, bro. Bang. Right where I predicted price would come back to, because of this big move up, right? We know price is going to come back down to this range to retest this level. Not retest the level, but like come back so that it can acquire more liquidity and then make its move up, right? And right here, what do we see? One second, guys. What do we see? Right here, where this 0.618 is right here, right? What do we see? We see many gaps right here, right? Many gaps. One of which already got filled. Right here. Okay. We We see price come back down, take the liquidity that we've take the sweep, not take the sweep, but like come back to this 0.618 range, and this is where we enter. And so this is where I should have entered. This should have been my first trade. But me taking these bullshit trades behind cost me 1,200, and then finally I was at $1,000. I had to make $2,000 to pass the account, and I'm just looking at myself like, dude, what the fuck? Okay, since I'm down this much, let me take this trade because this was my original bias. If this is wrong, then I definitely know I got something to work on because the past two trades was working on my psychology. This trade, if there's something wrong, then I learn from it, and I have the chance to make money, right? So I take the trade. I see balance the 0.618 range. I see price come back here. I don't see the good movement back up on the 1 minute, right? And so I wait, and then I see a good ass get a blue candle up, right? And all the while, there is a 1 hour FVG right here. This blue FVG right here, right? And so I wait for price to reverse that. Put my TP right here. Not my TP, enter right there. Put my stop loss right here, and then target these highs. Perfect trade. I like this trade. But what happened was, okay, I got in, and then I took this trade, and then I waited, and then I got out at 410, which is right there. And so that was my trade. Trade I took, that's what I got. How much is that? That's back to 1,000, and then I'm up $99 on the day. So bullshit trades, screwed up there, and then finally took the trade that I was willing to take. If I had just taken that trade, started date, did not take the bullshit trades, followed my strategy, followed my thing, I would have passed the account today. And so that just teaches me that it doesn't matter if you're trying to pass the account, if the world is breaking down, you gotta follow your rules, bro. If you don't follow your rules, you're gonna regret your trade at the end of the day. And you're gonna regret why you took the trade. Even if you win, you're gonna know that it was not your trade to take in the first place. You didn't deserve that win because it was just luck, right? Anything that's not following your bias or following your intuition as a trader is luck. But once you get to that level and you can trade with discretion, this trade was all discretion. The 2 trades that I took first was all discretion. That's why I lost. The third one, though, good discretion, good entry, good trade rule following, and that clicked, right? That trade clicked. Good trade. So that's how we need to trade. I lost, so back up the numbers again just for you guys to validate, check. So they see I'm not fucking lying. Why the fuck would I lie? I'm not even profitable yet, right? And so I risked 400 on this one, lost 400. Risked 200 on this one, lost 200. Here, 2 things that I want to focus on. I never FOMO'd in and took my profits early, right? I waited for my TP. If my trade is wrong, my trade is wrong. This not taking your profits early, which is it's not a good thing in my books. You should let your trades hit, set and forget, right? Alex Gonzalez, set and forget, right? Oh man, right? Set and forget. You gotta set and forget your trades, but you gotta, in my opinion, you have to have a TP, right? Because futures market is very volatile. They're not gonna just keep on going in your direction, right? Whatever, sidetrack, right? And so minus 400, minus 200, that minus 200, and that gave me a total of not minus 200, minus 500, right? Minus 1,000, right? And then I got back here, made that 1,000 back up plus $99, and that's the amount that I had. And if you don't believe me, I will show you right here. How do I show you without showing my? Oh no, it should be fine. It should be fine. All right, that's. I don't know if you see. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Yeah, you can. Okay. Okay. And so this is my trading profits for the week, right? Don't see that bullshit. And then this is 9:57 yesterday, which is I posted on my TikTok on my stories about this trade, and then $92 for this trade, which is 1,049 the week. Tuesday, bullshit. right? Bullshit trading, except the last trade, which was a good trade, right? And so, yeah, that's proof. Gave you the proof. I'm not funded or topped anything yet. I did get a few payouts before, one payout before. Yeah, that's it. I'm not profitable yet. We're gonna get there though. We're gonna get there. All right, guys. I'm signing off. See you guys. Tomorrow's gonna be way better. I'm gonna follow my rules and I'm gonna hit you with profits. And if I take a loss tomorrow, might as well. It's fine. It's all good. Doesn't change that I'm a winner because I'm a fucking winner, bro. That's it. All right, guys. Peace. See ya.